Hello, the world. Skwirls here from the R&D, and wow, has it been too long. Seriously. So happy New Year. We're a few weeks into the new year, but here we are nonetheless. Yeah. So huge apologies all around. I've had a million things going on IRL between stress of work stuff, sickly family members, including myself, a ton of business trips that have kept me away from that have kept me out late. So waking up early has been insanely difficult. Yada yada, etc. It sounds like a million excuses, but I promise they're good ones. But essentially, one thing after another, all piling on each other, has essentially kept me from being able to stream in the mornings. And until I could start streaming regularly again, I decided, rather than stream one-off here and there, I wanted to revamp the channel and do a million other things. But then eventually it got to a point where this past weekend I was like, you know what? This coming week, I can start streaming again. I don't have the things that I wanted to have in order to revamp the channel. I think it makes more sense to just start streaming again, even though I don't have those things. So there are several things that are coming to the channel, but I just don't have in place just yet, unfortunately. So that said, we're gonna kind of ease back into things. I'm gonna be playing some Factorio. I won't be playing it every day. I know that this is not the most favorite game amongst you guys, but it's a game that I've been thoroughly enjoying lately. I do want to continue playing games that I know that you guys like to watch, of course. When you stream, it's just as much about the viewers as it is about the streamer. So as much as I enjoy playing Factorio, I know that you guys enjoy watching me play other things as well. So I'm gonna still be playing, Subnautica and 7 Days to Die and Minecraft and things like that. But at least one day a week, I'm gonna probably be playing Factorio because I insanely love this game. I love this game so much so that I typically don't play video games outside of my streaming hours in the morning. I've been playing this game like between work meetings during the workday. It's really bad to say that, but it's been happening. So I'll be playing Factorio. I'll probably still be doing Marbles on stream. I really do enjoy the interaction between myself and the viewers with Marbles on stream, so I'll probably still be doing Marbles on stream. We might turn it into like a Monday thing. Maybe like a Marbles Monday thing. I don't know. We'll see. In fact, if I was to just look it up right now, just willy-nilly, just off the cuff, if I was to look up how many people are viewing Marbles because of how popular Marbles on stream is. Yeah, 1,700 people right now are watching Marbles on stream. Like, that's kind of ridiculous just to be watching marble races. But it's that popular, and there's competitive seasons to it. And I know that the current competitive season is about to end, which means a new one will begin soon. And as such, it's a perfect play to get back into some marbles. So next Monday, stay tuned. We'll probably be doing some more marbles on stream. Maybe I'll do Factorio on Tuesdays. I don't know. I'm definitely going to keep doing Final Fantasy on Fridays, that's for sure, which leaves Wednesday and Thursday. For what? I don't know. So between Wednesday and Thursday, I'll go back and forth between Minecraft and some other games, whether it's 7 Days to Die or Subnautica. I don't know. We'll see, right? In fact, I might not be that rigid. Maybe on a Monday I don't feel like playing marbles, Maybe I'll play some Factorio on a Monday and change it up and play something else on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I don't really know what I'm gonna do there yet, but we're gonna play it by ear, guys. So that said, let's get into some marbles. Let's get into some marbles. No, let's get into some Factorio. So, for those of you that are not familiar with Factorio, I know that other members of the R&D have been, in fact, streaming Factorio. Well, other members. Particularly, I know that Tactic has been streaming Factorio. So, if you've been watching Tactic streams, he's an awesome dude. He also actually put together a Factorio server I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 1,000% sure that it's still up and running because I haven't been playing too often lately. I haven't been gaming too often in the last couple weeks, so I don't know if his server is still operational or not. I kind of want to check into it and see if it is. Let me actually see. I want to save this seed because... Oh, I guess I can't save this seed. Alright, we're going to start this game first, and then I might just save really quick. Because I really like the placement of the minerals on this map. So, if you're not familiar with Factorio, the way this works is you start a randomly generated map, or you can input your own seed if you'd like. And what you're looking at here are a bunch of different mineral deposits in different biomes on a map. We've got we start in the middle of the map, and you can see the red dots get more plenteous the further away from the center that you get. The red dots are enemy bases. Those enemy bases will grow and evolve as you yourself evolve in your base. As your technology grows, as your research grows, as your base in general grows. So, so that said, we've got iron here in the gray. We've got copper in that orange yellowish or that orange brownish. In this tan color, we've got stone here and here. We've got some coal here in the black as well. And then in those purple dots are actually oil deposits. So the reason I like this map is because there's a decent amount of space right here in the middle where I can expand and build a large base. As well as all of those minerals being relatively close with a water source. So I really like this particular map, so I think I'm going to start here. The whole point of me starting a new map in Factorio right now is in this particular series, I want to test something. I have been I've been taking some of my favorite blueprints from other players that play Factorio, and modifying some of them in ways that make more sense to me, and then reordering them in a blueprint book so that I can try to build my favorite way to start an efficient base in Factorio. So the whole point of this new series, where I'm starting from scratch right now, is for me to learn and figure out how best to tweak the blueprint that I've currently got in place. So that said, we are going to go ahead and hit the play button here, generate this map up. Yeah, okay, so here we are, here we're starting. We've got some stone right here. Ooh, I did not realize that there was going to be this. I did not realize there was going to be a massive forest right here. Okay, we've got a bunch of iron right here. We've got coal down here. Alright, this forest isn't the worst thing in the world. Alright, we've got even more stone over here. That's good. I like that. We've got even more forest. The forest is actually good. I like that the forest is really thick, and then we should have some... Yeah, there's a bunch of oil down here. That's awesome. I like that. Alright, let's continue. Let's come up here. Let me look at the map real quick. I'll zoom in. Okay, so there's the oil. We've got even more coal down here. We've got coal up here. We've got even more iron up here. This is actually really nice. So if this is all trees, that's going to prevent pollution from heading that direction so much and act as a natural wall for our base as well. So I like that. So we can build off to the right, it looks like. And we've got coal up here, and we've got some copper up here. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to get some trees. Oh wait, the first thing I'm actually going to want to do, excuse me, I'm going to want to do is build a couple iron pickaxes, because that's going to allow us to chop down trees a little bit better. There we go. So we're getting trees so that we can get fuel as quickly as we can without having to hunt down some copper, or without having to hunt down some coal. I'm going to get as many of these as possible, and the point of this is to ultimately start smelting, start getting some iron mined automatically, and then automatically smelting that iron. The whole point of this entire game is to automate the processes for designing and building factories that produce items you need in order to research technology further, until ultimately you research the technology to build a rocket ship, and then you build that rocket ship in order to get off the planet. Alright, so we've got 96 wood, which is great. We are going to plant some... We're going to do it towards the bottom of this, I think. This is all iron right here. We're going to take one of our burning mining drills that we start with in this game, and I'm going to... I'll put it right here for now. And I'm going to put a furnace under it, and we are going to... Oops, we're going to take some of this into there and there to start getting some iron. So what this is going to do is it's going to mine some iron ore right there, and then put it into this stone furnace, and that's going to automatically start making plates because we've given it a raw fuel source. Now that said, if you hit the Alt button, it gives you a more detailed view of the world. So you can see the arrow is pointing down. So for those of you that are brand new to Factorio that have never played before, and I think there's at least one or two of you that might be watching this past broadcast, so for those of you that might even be watching this past broadcast to help learn how to play this game, you can hit R to rotate this. You can see I actually dropped some ore right here. The arrow will then deposit in this direction, and because it's facing this ore or this furnace, it'll deposit into the furnace as such, and it'll start, you know, smelting it automatically. So that said, I need to actually make some more furnaces. If you can either open up the furnace and drag the iron plates into your inventory, or you can control and left click and it'll automatically take everything that's in there. So I just took 19 iron plates. Excuse me. So I need stone also. So I need to find that stone. Where did that stone... There's a stone source up here that I can grab. I need stone in order to make more stone furnaces. So, and you need stone furnaces in order to make mining drills, and so on and so forth. So in the very early parts of the game, you're doing a little bit of running back and forth constantly, and I'm also talking, so I'll try not to talk insanely too much here, but you do need a ton of stone early on. So what I'm actually going to do is my next mining drill and my next furnace, or no, not my next furnace. Oh, apparently I can make an iron chest. I don't want to necessarily make an iron chest right now. What I want to do is I want to automatically drill this stone, because ultimately I'm going to need a bunch of stone early game. Now, I mentioned that I have a bunch of blueprints, so what I'm actually going to do before I forget, first off, I'm going to save this game. I know I have a million saves right here. We're going to save this as streaming series. We'll call it one. Yeah, we'll call it streaming series, so that works. Okay, so we will save there, and then next I'm going to hit B to bring up the blueprints menu. Now this base in a book 1 is from a YouTuber. His name is Nilaus, and he's one of the persons that I'm taking several blueprint ideas from, but I'm going to import my own blueprint book, which I already had copied in my clipboard. So if I right click on this, it'll bring up all of these blueprints that I have. So I have many of them in order: first 1, first 2, first 3, furnaces, bricks, walls, things like that. I do need electricity and the first researches though. So I can't start my blueprints just yet. I can't start building off of my blueprints just yet. I need to get to a certain point in the early game first. And you'll see what I mean here. I need electricity. I need my first lab researches. I need a few different things. Oh, what is going on? I guess I have some things that are suddenly detecting USB inputs on my computer for some dumb reason. Alright. So we've got some more iron here. There we go. We've got a bunch of iron now. Okay. Now what else can I make? We can make a few more burning drills. I do want to make a chest here. We can deposit those in there, and let me drop my chest off as soon as it's built. Oh, by the way, in the bottom left, you can't see it right now because it's kind of blocked, but in the bottom left, you have your building queue. Alright, let's put that right there. So now we have stone that's automatically getting deposited into there by this automatic mining drill now. And it's going to run out of fuel eventually, but right now it should be good for a little while. Alright, and I'm continuing to grab trees because I have so many trees in my area. I do want to leave a certain amount of trees alone on the left-hand side because they're going to act as a natural wall for my base, which I really like that idea. Okay, so now I've got all these other burning drills. I'm going to start putting burning drills down here, but I do want to start getting coal, or getting coal automatically as a fuel source. So what I'm actually going to do is come down here to my coal deposit, and I'm going to put these down right here. And what's kind of cool that you can do here is see how they're pointing to each other. If I get one... Now I have one coal in my inventory. If I put coal in here as a fuel source, it is going to mine coal and then drop its mined coal into this one as a fuel source for this guy. And then he will mine and drop into this guy. And then he will mine and drop into this guy. And then all of a sudden you've got this closed loop automation here where they are all fueling each other as they continue to mine. So watch this. So now he's mining. He doesn't need fuel anymore. There you go. Now he's mining. And now he's mining, and then he is now mining. So now they are all for mining, and they are mining more than they require to run. So they burn fuel slower than they make fuel. So that's now working nicely. Okay, so that said, let's come back over here. I know I've got some... How much fuel is still in here? I don't know. Let's see. We've got 17 fuel still in here and 30 over here. I can see that, by the way, by looking at the top right of my screen. But let's grab those guys. I've got 70 iron plates now. That's awesome. Okay, let's come up here and grab the stone. Oh, there's actually stone right here I can grab as well. These big rocks are a great source for early game stone, by the way. Go. Okay. Let's come back up here. As you can see, by the way, there is a day-night cycle in the game. It really doesn't affect a whole heck of a lot of the game mechanics other than the simple fact that you can't see very well. There we go. Now I can make some more of those, and I can make a few of these. Okay. And actually, let's make all of them because that's going to be needed for us. And now I can start getting some more iron production going here. 1, 2, 3. I like doing it like this. I like to make sure that I have 8 at minimum. There we go. There's 8. And I can do this to have... There we go. By the way, you can hold down your left click in order to get that going, and if you hit Q, it drops whatever's on your cursor back into your inventory. That's just a nice little good tip to have. Learning the keyboard shortcuts in this game is only going to help yourself significantly later in the game. Alright, so let's come back over here. We can hit, again, hold right click and then hold left click. And then if you highlight, you'll grab everything from all of them. If you just move your cursor over them. So look at that, I've got 137 coal right now in my inventory. That's beautiful. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to fuel these guys. So just like in most games, left click grabs everything, right click will grab half. So if I was to go into my inventory and grab a stack of coal, if I was to hold control and now right click instead of left click, it'll deposit half into all of these guys. Like that. Okay, so now all of those guys are fueled. These guys aren't quite fueled yet, but they will be here shortly. They will be here shortly. Let me grab some more fuel over here. Additionally, I want to make this bigger. I don't like this being only 4 big. I'm going to make that a much bigger loop of about 8 probably, so that I can grab much more coal much quicker. Alright, but I've got some coal right here, so I can do that same thing again, like so. Let's just drop this off somewhere. There we go. And now, control left click. Without anything in my cursor, we'll grab again. There we go. I've got everything from everywhere. Alright, now I can make some more mining drills. Do that so that I can make this, make my coal a bigger closed loop. And then what we're going to start doing is start doing the same thing over in the copper area. There we go. There, and then we will make this guy, oops, we'll make this guy point down. There. Now that should start filling up as well. I'm going to go ahead and grab all of that like so. So that I can get some more. Now let's come up here. We're going to grab out of this guy. How much fuel does he have? He's got 9 wood still, so that's not bad. Let's grab some of that so that I can make some stone furnaces. And let's come up here to the copper deposit. Nice. We'll grab these trees out of the way. You don't have to build... So here's the thing about the early game in Factorio, by the way. You don't have to build too insanely fast in the early games of Factorio. I love all of this natural barrier. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful natural barrier. I really like it. You don't have to build too fast in the early game. I wish that there was more copper here. I just realized that's not a ton of copper, actually. That's lovely. Okay. Is there more copper somewhere else? Not. I mean, there's more copper way up there, but that's kind of far. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. When I looked at this original map, I was thinking that these deposits were bigger than this. So we're just gonna... The plan is to move to the right, I think. I don't think there's an enemy base until like over here. But you can see in the red, when you look at your map here, if you have pollution turned on, you can see this pinkish color. As that pink color moves outward and covers enemy bases, those enemy bases that it covers will start getting mad at us, and they will start attacking us. So you really only have to build as fast as to make sure that you can cover your butt when you start having the pollution cover other areas. So we'll do 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do the same thing. There we go, and the same thing that we did with the iron. Like this. Alright, I need one more. There we go. One more furnace there. And let's grab this stuff right now and... Alright, that's all that I have right now. Okay. So I gotta go get some more coal. Oh, and apparently that's out. I could have put trees in them, but that's okay. I'm going to save the wood for that guy for now. Eventually, we're going to need a bunch of wood in order to make power lines, but we don't need it just yet, so we'll survive. Alright, so again, hold control and left click, and you can just grab like so. Now look at all that coal that I've got. That's beautiful. Alright, let's come over here. We'll drop off some coal in our iron miners. Now that I've got so much coal, I'm just going to assume I don't actually have that much coal anymore. Okay, that's okay. There we go. I didn't mean to drop off that much coal. My bad. Okay, but I've got a ton of iron now, which is wonderful. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is get rid of some more of these trees while I'm waiting for some more of the coal to build up, so that I can take the coal up to the copper deposits, or the copper miners. Alright. And for those of you that are not newbies at this game and you're like, oh my gosh, you're still only doing manual work. Yes, I am. But the reason for it is because I want to get to a certain point where once I start researching things, I don't have to stop. That's my plan, is I don't want my pollution to get out of control. I don't want to advance so fast that my pollution goes beyond what I can feasibly control. Alright, let's grab. Alright. Alright, we've got a decent amount of coal now. Let's come back up here. Now, the fortunate thing is that you don't have to, you don't need a ton of copper early game. So, the fact, alright, let's do it like this. There. The fact that, I don't have a ton of copper, of a huge copper deposit isn't that bad, per se. I certainly wish it was more, but we can work with it. Ditto with the iron. I mean, the iron, though, I have more space. I can put a row of automatic miners, maybe 2 or 3 rows, or 3 or 4 possibly rows of automatic miners. I just gotta be careful how I place them, and you'll see what I mean later when we get to that point. All right, let's grab some more coal. We're almost to a place now where we can get electricity. Almost. We're getting there. In fact, I could start making the stuff now. So we need an offshore pump, which I need copper for. But, I want to be thinking, I want to be future thinking when I build everything in my base. I want to be future thinking. Oh, dang. All right. Let me grab half stacks here. Ah. I didn't mean to grab all of that. Or drop off all of that, rather. Okay. Man, I still need more. Okay, alright. So, like I said, I want to be future thinking. So if I look at my base, I need an area of my base where I can set up a huge power farm, electricity farm, a huge area to generate electricity. It could be right here. There's coal way up here, so I could use this right here. There's plenty of trees on this side to protect me, to decently protect me anyway, to where in order to generate electricity in the first area of the game, you need water. So I gotta be able to get water up here, which doesn't seem hard, and I need to be able to build up. So I could build it right here. I could potentially build it. There might not be enough space. Yeah, there could be. There could be enough space to build it straight up right here. So this could be a spot for that. And the water's obviously right here. So we'll have to check. But that's going to be one of the first things that I build in this game, is the beginnings of an electricity farm. All right, let's go ahead and grab some of this stuff. Come up here and grab some of this stuff. And let's go grab some more copper, or let's go grab some more coal. So again, early game, it's like a constant back and forth, back and forth, back and forth type of dealie. But once you get to the automation piece, it starts getting ridiculous. So again, we've got coal over here that's like automatically mining for itself. Do I potentially see Adder out there? I see there's another set of eyes peering, and when I look at the attendee list, it looks like we've got a Matt Adder out there. Good morning, sir. Hey, hey. How have you been? It's been like forever since I've streamed. I think this is my first time since for the new year. I think this is literally my first time streaming this new year. Tom says, hey, how you doing, man? It's been too long. It's been too long. I feel like I haven't played a video game in weeks. Still playing 7 Days with Bugs, though not last night. Yeah, he was actually sick the last couple days. Now, let me grab some copper from up here. Yeah, 7 Days to Die looks super fun. I should really get back to playing that. Same issue as before. With his sickness, I don't know. He texted me up early Sunday morning and said that he wasn't going to be at church because he and my mom weren't feeling well. He didn't really tell me what was wrong, per se. So, hopefully, they're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I don't need 4 of those. I just need 2. Where'd they go? 2. There we go. 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. Okay. Just a bug. I get. I see what you did there. Yes, I get it. Yeah, probably just a bug. There's been a lot of stuff going around, so. Okay, so let's see. I need a bunch of pipes as well. Where are my pipes at? Oh, actually, I want to build these pipes instead. Okay. So, I've got coal here, copper here, stone here. So let's go into my blueprints. I've got this electricity power farm. That's obviously not in the order that I think it should be. So perhaps I should move that here in my blueprints. But we are going to select that guy. And I need to be able to build all straight up. So I think I'll start off by putting it here. Because I think I can, yeah, I think that'll work actually. There's plenty of room here for me to build a huge electricity farm. So we'll start off by putting one here. And if you hit R, then you can put it here as well. And if you hold shift or control down, is it control or shift? I think it's shift. Then you can put it down even if there's red stuff. Yeah, there we go. Even if there's things in your way, you can still put it down. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, let me put it back in my blueprint book so that I don't lose it. There we go. Okay, so what we've got going on here is we've got pipes going into 2 boilers here, and then each boiler is servicing 2 steam engines. Ditto on this side, 2 boilers, 4 steam engines. Each boiler can service 2 steam engines each, and each offshore pump can service 10 boilers each. So what I've got the idea of doing here is I want to have 2 offshore pumps, one bringing water to this set of boilers and one bringing water to this set of boilers, so that, again, future thinking for my base here is I can continue building these up to generate more electricity as my base demands go up later in the game. So I have 2 offshore pumps already. We are going to set one here and here, one there, and one, let's put one there. That works. Oh, and we've got a bunch of underground pipes. So all you do is put one here, and let's see, how high up do I want it to go? As high up as it can be, probably. Yep. And there. Oh, that's probably too far. That looks about even with that side. Let's go down one just in case. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing here. These offshore pumps don't actually require electricity, which is kind of nice. And we'll go there. That'll work. Okay. So but then we need regular pumps in order to turn them. There. And back to the underground pumps, or pipes rather, not pumps, sorry. And we're going to use the undergrounds again to come this way. And there we go. You can just hold down left click and that works just like this. One's going to the left side and then one's going to go to the right side as well. And just for my own kicks and giggles, I like to have these even. So instead of going all the way the farthest distance possible, I'm going to go here. So that my underground pipes come out of the ground in an even location. I prefer doing it that way. That's just a personal preference though. And there. Okay. So, regular pipes that way, regular pipe that way, and then we can go back to our underground pipes to there, and here to there. So now we've got water coming up to our blueprints, so now we just need to fill in the rest of the blueprints. So we got a boiler here, we'll put a boiler there and there, and then we want to rotate it and face it this way and this way. So the way this works here is you can see with my alt view on, water needs to come in through these sides and it'll pass through this boiler and continue onward, and then this big arrow right here pointing to the right is where steam is actually going to be outputted. This little icon right here is steam, so water and steam. So we've got that going for both sides here. So now I already have 4 steam engines built. I actually need to build 4 more steam engines, so let me do that real quick before I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just put them on the other side like this. And we've got 4 more being built. Okay, let's go. We gotta wait for the others. Okay, there's 1 more there. And 2 more should be being built. There's 1 there, and come on. Come on, come on. And there we go. Alright, so that should be plenty, like well more than enough electricity to get our base started early game. You can actually see also in the blueprints, I have a couple lights here. I don't actually have the research yet to make lights, but those lights are in my blueprints nonetheless. And what we need to do now is make a bunch of electrical poles, so I'm surprised I didn't have that already done. I should have, but I don't. There we go. So in order to take this electricity somewhere, you can see that there's this yellow icon on here. The yellow icon essentially means that, all right, see you, Matt. Thanks for swinging by and saying hey. The electrical icon essentially means that there's no electricity being pulled off of these steam engines yet. So when you have electrical poles near them, then electricity can pull off of the steam engines. So I have in my blueprints where the electrical poles like to go. There we go. And now we just need a fuel source in the boilers in order to give it the power to turn water into steam. So that's where this conveyor belt comes in with electrical inserters. So we need to get coal coming off of a coal source. Well, we have coal right up here, right? Which is nice. That's very close and nearby, which I thoroughly like. And again, I want to be future thinking constantly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put a blueprint down for mining. Like this. We'll put it, it's really hard to see in the dark here. I want to cover as much area as possible. We'll go ahead and put the blueprint down right there. And I feel like my miner stuff should be early in the blueprints as well. Even if I don't use up all of this space early game, I like having the blueprint in place. So what these are electrical mining drills. They don't require a fuel source like coal in order to burn to run. So they just require electricity. Now, of course, I don't have electricity yet, but when I do have electricity, these will auto-mine coal. The coal will then get transported down to this conveyor belt down here, at which point these electrical inserters, which will have electricity at the time, will then insert coal into the burners to continue burning or continue creating steam to continue to create electricity. So then you've got, again, a closed-loop automation setup going on. So that is the goal for our electricity here. I'm going to put some conveyor belts down. I also need to make some electrical inserters here. So let's go ahead and we will put electrical inserters grabbing from the belt, pointing to the boilers is how we want to do this. All right. They are not powered yet because we don't have electricity yet. I want to create the entire closed loop process before I manually fuel anything. And you'll see what I mean in a second with that. All right. I really only need a couple of these going right now, so I'm just going to do this. And we want it to come down here. Oh, and I need more. Okay. All right, so I've been working on this and explaining it for a little while now, so I'm sure I've got a bunch of things that are out or that are full. And there are a bunch of things that are full, in fact. So I've got a ton of copper now, which is awesome. Let's go down and grab my iron. Let me check my map really quick. So it looks like we've got some pollution. So you can actually see the pollution is being stopped by the trees decently well. There's a ton of stone over there. Wow. I think the next enemy base in this direction is way over here anyway. But I want to continue building my base to the right. And I think there's an enemy base right over here. So there's a decent chance that I could get attacked soon if I'm not paying attention. So I want to hurry myself just a little bit here. Alright, so I need to make a decent more transport belts. As soon as I have electricity, I'm going to build a lab, and I'm going to start manually making red science packs, or red potions. If you ever hear me say red potions, it's the same thing as red science packs. They are here. So red and green science packs, Science Pack 1 and Science Pack 2, they are what are used if I hit the T menu. These are everything that you can research in the game in order to be able to build more advanced things. The first thing we always want to research is automation so that we can build our first assembling machine, which is a machine that is designed to assemble, go figure, as well as long-handed inserters, which we don't need that early in the game, but nice to have anyway. And then we'll research some lights, and then we're going to research some turrets. As soon as we have gun turrets, we can start protecting our base a little bit, which is going to be super, super nice. Alright, there we go. So now that that's going, we need to put down some mining drills here. 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 of them, so I might as well put all 6 down. I need these conveyor belts to go all the way to here. In fact, since I've got them, I might as well put them all down. Okay. And then I'm going to need, I might as well put these down. Since I've got the electrical poles in my inventory, I might as well put them down. So that's all powered. Well, it's not powered yet, but it will be. And we're going to just follow this line right here, because we need to connect the electrical poles with our original source of electricity. right here. So now all of these electrical poles are going to be powered once electricity is being generated. That said, I just need to insert a fuel source into these burners so that they can start generating electricity. So that these can start generating electricity. The electricity will then send power all the way up here to these mining drills, which will then start mining coal for us, put them onto the conveyor belt, and then the inserters will be able to start inserting coal automatically into the burners when they run out of coal. So that they can continue to generate more and more and more electricity. So all I'm going to do here is maybe get maybe 12. There we go. And I'm going to walk along this conveyor belt to walk faster here. There we go. Okay, so what I can do is I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put 4 in each one of these. Oh, whoop. I meant to put 3 in each of them. That's okay. This right now has power. These 3 are generating... Oh, dang. They went through that really quick. They went through that a lot quicker than I thought they were going to. Hopefully that generates enough electricity to get coal down here fast enough for this to still have power. We'll see. We'll see. So we've got some coal coming down the conveyor belt because our miners are mining up there. Let's see if electricity lasts long enough for these inserters to still be powered by the time... Oh, it looks like we're going to be good. There it goes. There we go. All right. And now we've got this closed loop automation for coal. It's working. See that? The inserters are automatically getting electricity by these things generating the electricity to get the coal down the conveyor belt to refuel themselves. So that will eventually back up, which is fine. I have no problem with that backing up. Eventually we're going to be using... we're going to be splitting off some of this coal to go elsewhere. But now we've got electricity. Now we've got electricity. So the very next thing that we're going to want to do is, just as a prelim, usually what I like to do is, since I've already got electrical poles right here, put some things on the electrical poles. So we need a laboratory so that we can start researching things. You need labs in order to research, so we're going to make one. I think I've got... Now that we have electricity, I can start going to some of these things. So this is going to generate furnaces, bricks, and walls for me. That I don't think I need just yet. This is going to generate conveyor belts for me, which I do need. This is going to generate my first set of sciences. So that's actually super useful. This is going to automatically generate red science packs, and it has 2 labs. So I'm going to go ahead and put... I can't put that down yet because I need assembling machines. All of 3 of these require assembling machines. So right now, I need to do things on my own. I need to do things manually first. So until I can get that first science pack, or the first research, which requires 10 red science packs. So we are going to manually make 10 red science packs, put them into here, and research that first piece. Once I have that first research done, then I can start my blueprints. And we'll be good going forward. Alright, let's grab some more copper for now. I don't want to refuel those things just yet, because I'm about to start some smelting towers. We are going to start our process here of faster advancements. We've been playing for what, about 30 minutes? No, about 45 minutes. It doesn't feel like we've gotten that far, I know, but I promise we're going to advance much quicker here shortly. Got some more coal down here, which is awesome, by the way. See, these stopped making coal because we have a ton of coal. I don't even want to take the coal from them right now. I don't need coal, right this moment because well, I guess I do. We could still use... Oh, whoop, that's not what I meant to do. A ton of coal. Alright, so let's go ahead and refuel these manual systems that we've got going for now. Okay. Let's go ahead and refuel these guys. Wow. Look, I went through that so fast, but you need a ton of iron in this game, and I've got a ton of copper right now, so I think I'll be okay. Alright, let's come back up here. So something else, too, to note. We've got a bunch of space right here that I could use as my smelting towers. Okay, and you can actually see where the end of the pollution is heading. So we're not hitting any enemy bases just yet. I don't know if there's an enemy base up here or not. I don't remember. So that's something we might have to pay attention to. Also right here, I don't think there's another enemy base until a little further down. So I think we're going to be okay for a little while. But we're going to want to pay attention to that and pay attention to when we start getting attacked and where they're coming from so that we know where we need to defend our base the most. But my plan is I think I'm going to make smelting towers right here. And you'll see what I mean by when I say smelting towers. But ultimately my goal is to have a mess load of area just devoted to smelting iron, copper, stone, and then later steel as well. Okay, so I've got all of those science packs. Let's go ahead and drop the science packs off in here. And we will research our first research. There we go. So that's, you can see that, you actually can't see it on the stream, unfortunately, but that happens right at the top right. There's a little progress bar above the mini map. Right now, this first research is going to be the quickest research you can have in the game, and right now it's already at about, now it's at about 10%. So that's going to be going. Once that research is done, we will start researching optics for learning lamps, and then gun turrets and walls and so on and so forth. But the moment that's done, we're going to be doing some stuff. So I'm going to put some blueprints down. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. That's for much later in the game. Much later in the game. Okay, so we need to put some blueprints down here. I want to cover as much area as I possibly can with these things. I might be able to put two like this. Yep, I think I can put two like this, and then one like this, maybe? Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll make the most use of things. Trying to line it up, too, with... that's okay. We'll do it like this, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Alright, so that sound, by the way, was our first research being done. Being completed. So if I hit T here, we can start researching the next thing. I'm just going to hit the research button, even though we don't have any more red science packs. It's going to be sitting there like in a queue, waiting. But now that we have assembler machines that we can make our first few blueprints here. So my first few are right here. The first thing that I really want is red science packs. So we're going to put this sucker down right here, I think. We'll just put him down. I don't know where to put him. We'll put him right here. Yeah, we'll put him right there. Okay. So let's put that guy back for now. Okay. So all I need to do is fill in all of this area. What this particular recipe requires is copper and iron in this middle chest right here. And that's it. Copper and iron from this middle chest. And what this is going to do is it's going to generate green circuits for us. It's going to generate gears, copper wire, and... oh, it's going to generate copper wire so that it can generate green circuits for us. But it's also going to generate iron gears and generate red potions. So if you look at what red potions cost to make, they require 1 copper and 1 iron gear. So we're making a couple things with this. Since we don't need a ton of copper, we can use some of the copper to make copper wire and ultimately make green circuits. Green circuits are going to be used for quite a number of things in this game. So we're making ourselves a little bit more efficient, as we still have to manually create things, by making green circuits. So let's make a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we actually need 10 inserters. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 assembling machines. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need 1 more lab, because we've got 1 lab over here. I'm going to destroy this one. We can put it down over here. There we go. We already have these and these, so we can put them in place. There we go. And then we've got some inserters. So by the way, if you look at a blueprint, if you place the inserter exactly as it looks in the blueprint, then you'll be placing it in the right direction. So just a side note. Just a little tip and trick there. There we go. And then we need a couple chests. 3 chests. Let's put these guys down. Oh, dang it. So the cool thing about a blueprint is that when you put an assembling machine down, it automatically assumes the blueprint, or the item that it's supposed to assemble. But that only works if you place it exactly where it's supposed to go in the blueprint. There we go. And 1 more over here. There. Alright, and that's it. We just need lamps, which we can't make yet. I don't think. Yeah, no, we can't make lamps yet. So all we need to do now is put some iron and some copper in the middle, and everything will work automatically. Oh, we need 1 more lab. There we go. So now, momentarily, this is making red science packs now, and there you have it. And it's already starting to research optics, because we asked it to make some optics. So there you go. Why is that not making copper wire? Did I not put enough copper in? Why is that not working? Copper wire. It already made copper wire. Is this facing the wrong way? Oh, I didn't put an inserter there. There we go. There we go. Now that can make some green circuits for us. And there you go. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now things are automatically researching for us, which is wonderful. So let's look at some of the other... we've got yellow belt production. We're going to need a ton of yellow belts. We are also going to want a ton of furnaces and bricks and walls. So both of these blueprints we're going to want to make like ASAP. So put this down right here. Okay. And let's go ahead and we might as well put down the other as well. Oh, I don't have walls researched yet, so let's wait on that. I do want to make sure that the next thing I research is walls over turrets, I guess. No, we want to make sure that we research turrets first. So let's worry about the walls production later. That'll be our next thing. Let's put that there. Okay. So we want to make a couple of those guys. We want to make a couple more of those chests. We only need 2 chests. There we go. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4 more inserters. And we've already got a bunch of light pole or electrical poles. So that works there. We can put these guys down, and I will tell you what this requires here momentarily. There. And our 2 of these. Boom and boom. Alright, so if you look at what a transport belt requires, it requires an iron and an iron gear, right? If you look at what an iron gear requires, it just requires 2 iron plates. So what this is going to do is if you put in this chest right here, iron, this will make iron gears and give some of the iron to this. once the iron gears are made, it'll automatically deposit them into here in order to make the transport belts automatically. So now we've got automatic production of transport belts, and all we needed to do was fuel it with iron, and all we need to do was fuel this with iron and copper. So, and by the way, now we can make lights. We just need iron to do it. So let's go get some more iron from our manual, from our burners that are down here by our iron. There we go. Let's make some lights. So we're progressing slowly but surely here. Slowly but surely. Oh, we did finish that research. I didn't realize. All right, let's research the turrets. Yep, definitely research the turrets. All right, let's grab some transport belts. We've already got 73 transport belts that it was making. Look at this. It's making them almost one a second, basically. It might even be a little faster than one a second. I don't know. It's hard to tell. All right, let's go ahead and put some lights down that are in our blueprints here, so that they're just kind of done here. So the blueprints are complete. This one's not quite complete. I need some more electrical mining drills, but that's okay. And then we've got... All right. All right. Oh, and we needed to put some more iron in here. We're gonna need a ton. So, how much iron is still in here? We've got a ton of copper in my inventory, so I might as well fill that up. All right, there we go. All right, that research is done. Let's go ahead and start researching walls. As soon as walls research is finished, we're gonna be gold, because now then we can start manufacturing other things. So we can start manufacturing walls, in fact. But this is also going to make furnaces for us. So it's going to be building furnaces, and it's going to be building walls. So while we don't necessarily need walls right off the bat, it's still going to be super useful. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these things because we are going to put our factory in here. Come on, walls. Walls are almost done. As soon as the walls are done, we can put this thing down. There we go. All right. So let's put it here. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, we'll put it there. Yeah, we'll put it a little closer. We'll put it up here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll put it here. That's fine. That'll work. All right. I keep on hitting Q instead of putting it back where it's supposed to go. Okay. So let's do this. Ah, really? That's okay. All right. And let's put these down where they're supposed to go. Like so and so. All right, I need 2 assembling machines. Oh, I need more iron. All right, let's go pick up some more iron. All right, since walls are done, let's go ahead and research our first things here. We need to research logistics because we're going to need underground belts and splitters and fast inserters very shortly. So we're starting to get to a point in the game where I'm going to do my best to explain everything continuing on, but I can only explain so much without you as the viewer or the player learning a few things on your own, because the game does get very, very complicated once you get past. It gets exponentially more complex once you get past the very, very early stages of the game. Alright, so all I'm doing is refueling, picking up iron. I'm going to go up and pick up some coal now, too. So there's still a little bit of running back and forth, and that's only because we're about to get a little crazy here. Alright, 1, 2, And we need some miners, 2 miners, and we need 2 furnaces. And we have already one of these. I made an iron chest. I don't think it really matters that much. We'll just make another wooden chest. That's fine. Oh, I need... Okay. So, that faces that way, and faces this way. One of those there, one of those there. Now, the thing about this is they're not... In fact, I feel like I should have just used electrical mining drills. You know what? Let's just do electric mining drills instead. Instead of needing to constantly fuel these guys, let's do electric mining drills. I like that idea better. So we're going to modify my thing off the cuff here. We're going to modify my my own blueprint, my own early game blueprint. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Will it go there? Yeah, I think it will. There, there. And we got to put these down. There and there. And I need one more mining drill here. Go. And I need one more electrical pole over here. There we go. Okay, that'll work. So that's better. So we only have to worry about fueling these 2 guys. There we go. And I need inserters. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, okay. So what they're going to do is they're going to take the stone bricks that are being manufactured by the stone, the raw stone ore, putting them into here. And also, one of them is going to be taking the raw stone and making furnaces out of it in this assembling machine. Additionally, that raw stone, the stone bricks are going to be placed into here to make walls. And actually, I don't think I need walls just yet. So, I want more stone bricks than I want walls, and the reason for that is in order to make walkways, because I saw Nilaus doing this, and I absolutely 1000% love it, love it, love it. Making stone walkways all over your base. It's only going to make things much easier later game. Alright, so let's come up here. We're almost ready to start our smelting towers. There we go. We're almost ready to start our smelting towers. Oh, let me put some lights into these areas. There we go. Lights, and a light goes here as well. Okay. There we go. Now we've got lights. That's awesome. Okay, we gotta continue researching stuff. We can't stop here. Electronics, we don't need that right this second. Steel processing is going to be good, but I want to start off with military so that we can make a submachine gun for ourselves. Because it's only a matter of time before this pollution reaches a bad guy's base. It's only a matter of time before that pollution reaches a bad guy's base. Yeah. Alright, so like I said, we've got the automated red science here, just some early stuff here. We've got furnaces being made, which is awesome. We're going to need that for smelting, for our smelting columns. So let's go ahead, we'll grab both of those, why not? For now. And I think we're going to put our smelting columns right in here. Don't quote me on that just yet. Awesome, we're making sweet progress here. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna put the smelting columns here, actually. Yeah, I think we're gonna put them here. So let's go ahead and start. Do I have turrets yet? Yeah, I have turrets. So let's make some gun turrets. And all right, I need more iron. Need more iron. Definitely need more iron. Alright, we'll go ahead and continue researching some of the basic stuff here. Alright. Eventually, we're going to make a much bigger automated process for making red and green science, but in the meantime, it's going to be just that little factory for now. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're going to want to make some firearm magazines for our turrets, because I bet you that as soon as we get to a point where we actually make our smelting columns, we're going to get attacked soon. So we're going to come all the way out here, and we are going to start our smelting columns here, I think. Oh, wow, we've got a bunch of trees right here, too. That's beautifully, awesomely in our favor. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be super annoying, actually, getting past all of these trees later. Oh, my gosh. That's a lot of trees. Holy crap, that's a lot of trees. Look at this natural wall. This is amazing. And sucks at the same time. Like, I might have to spend some time off stream just getting rid of these trees. Holy crap, that's a lot of trees. Wow. Wow. Like, the pollution is being stopped by those trees. That is insane. We might have a problem. That might not work out for us. We might not be able to... I mean, we could do the smelting columns here, but then where is our base going to expand to? We're gonna have to figure this out. Okay, let's walk around here. I love the natural walls with the trees. Like, that's a beautiful thing in Factorio. Because you can't walk past super saturated forests. You can't walk through them. But at the same time, that takes way too long to destroy all those trees. So we're going to have to pay very close attention here where we can put stuff, where we can expand. We need a distinct direction for which we can expand our base. And it might have to be south. That would be unfortunate if it was. So far, that's what it's looking like. So if we were to make our smelting columns here, then we could make our main bus go down. I don't know, I've never done that before. I've always had a left-right main bus. I've never had an up-down bus. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be different. We could try that. Alright, we've got a ton of coal here, which I plan to use for our smelting columns. And then here's our forest line. So yeah, we might have to build down. We might have to expand the base down. That would be very interesting. That would be different. That would be something I'm not used to. Oh, and then here's an enemy base over here. There's our first base. There's our first enemy base. Not getting touched by the pollution just yet. So that's going to be something to pay attention to. But we've got a natural wall with these trees right here. We, like, don't have much to worry about there. So we might just have to build down. We're going to try that. We're going to see how that goes. I don't know how well that's going to work out for us. I've never done a main bus vertically in the game. I've never done a north-south main bus. So that'll be interesting. Could be fun. Changing things up a bit. Alright, let's go ahead and start the steel processing. Oops. Okay. So, if you're not familiar with the concept of a main bus, it's essentially where all of your main raw materials, or all your main materials that you need for manufacturing the vast majority of the things in the game, are traveling along the same paths for you to easily extract from, if that makes sense. Okay, steel processing is working here. All right, so we're still gonna make our smelting towers right here, but I don't think I have much to worry about by way of I don't think I have much to worry about by way of I don't know where I was going with that. I don't have much to worry about by way of enemies attacking me. That's where I was going with that. Okay. Alright, so I need I need smelting right here. Smelting for steel. Where's regular smelting? Here's regular smelting. Oops. Nope. Come back, come back. Oh, dang it. It's right here. Okay. Regular smelting. It's gonna go right here. So here's how this is going to work. We're gonna have iron. That's going to be iron. This is going to be iron. This is going to be iron. Iron. Alright, that's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's 4 iron. And then copper. 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 And then steel. Steel. Or actually, no. Stone, and then we're gonna make 2 for steel next. Steel. Oh, there's something in the way. There we go. Okay. Steel and steel. Alright, and that should be good for now. Oops. That should be good for now. That'll get us going. Alright, so look at all of these. This is all going to be smelting columns. So, I mean, we've got a lot of space if we want to make a north-south bus. It's not like we don't have a ton of space. It's just not what I was anticipating for a base, honestly. That's okay. It's going to be kind of cool. It's going to be different. I like it. I like it. Alright, so let's grab my let's grab my belts here, and let's just start constructing this. So notice how this goes one direction, and then it splits and goes the other direction. Go. And then this one as well. There we go. And now this is a pretty standard blueprint that you'll find all over the internet if you were to look it up. This is a pretty standard way for making this stuff. And actually... Alright, that's iron, 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 so this one is going to be the first copper. I don't need to make all 4 irons right now. I need to at least make 1 of each to start things, at the very minimum. Go. There's that. Alright, so there's 1 copper, copper, copper. I don't really need the steel yet, but it wouldn't hurt to have stone ready. So that's copper, 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 copper. So this next one is going to be the stone one. And how do I know how many of these I need? Based on experience. That's it. Based on experience in Google. Like, what are other people doing for what goes on their main bus? And the vast majority of people, I see that they're really only using one conveyor belt of stone on their main bus. So if other people who have been playing this game much longer than I are only doing 1 belt of stone, then I don't see why I need to do more than 1 belt. But pretty much everybody across the board agrees that you should have 4 lines of iron and 4 lines of copper. So that's what we're going to be doing. What was that? Oh man, I hate it when the audio gets all weird like that. Oh, I need to put some iron in here. There we go. And I need to put some iron in here. And let's grab all of those belts. And let's go grab some of what's in here down here. Oop, come here, come here. There we go. Let's grab all of that. Look at that. We've got 52 furnaces now. That's awesome. Well, let's make a We can't make a submachine gun yet. I'm out of iron. Okay, so let's come down here. We'll grab some iron. Oh, yep, this way. There we go. Alright, let's go grab some of the coal so that we can keep the iron going until we get some iron production going on our own. I mean, as long as we've still got this stuff, we might as well continue to use it. It's still a manual process, right? But we might as well still continue utilizing them while they're planted and we don't have more automation going just yet. I feel like my first gun turret is going to have to be here, because the first enemy base is like just over... The first enemy base is like right over here, right? There it is. So I feel like they're going to be the first ones hit by the pollution. So I feel like I'm going to have to protect this. But for now, I'll be okay. For now, we'll leave it alone. Actually, no. Screw that. We're going to protect it just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. And let's put some... Oh, I need to make a machine gun for myself as well. We're going to put some in here and some in here. There we go. Okay. So I just put some turrets down, as you saw. Just trying to protect myself, you know what I mean? That's it. Alright. We've got some smelting columns over here that we can start. I really actually like this map more. The more and more that I see it, I'm liking it more and more. I didn't realize there were this many trees on it, which normally I don't like this many trees. But if they're positioned in a way to protect me, then I'm not going to complain, man. There we go. Let's put... Oh, no. I'm doing copper, not another line of iron just yet. Let's conserve my resources. Let's not go overboard here. Go. How many more of those do I have? I've got 4. Alright, that'll work. We'll leave that alone for now. Alright, I need some splitters and some underground belts. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, I think, for now. And then I'm going to need a mess load of inserters. Yeah. Alright, that should do that. Okay. So, splitters, 1 here, 1 here. Oh, okay. 1 here. Come on, make the other splitter, make the other splitter. Come on. There we go. There. Alright, let's go grab some more belts. And the green circuits, too. I didn't even think about that. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Let's stop this, because we've got a mess load of green circuits that I don't need to make from scratch. There we go. Alright, I don't need to make green circuits from scratch because I've got 300 green circuits. There we go. Now I can just make the gears and I should be good. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's put some iron in here. Keep making belts. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're good. Alright, let's put down all of our... power lines. Go. There. And then we'll come down here. Since we've got it on hand, we might as well put them down here for this one. There. And this one. These. And these. One there. Okay. And now the inserters. don't know if I have enough, honestly. I don't know if I made enough. Shall see. Don't think I did. Well, I definitely did not make enough for 2. It looks like I might have made enough just barely for 1. Yep. Looks like one of these requires 48. So that's lovely. Alright, I need 2 more splitters. Did I not make those? Huh. Oh, I put the second set of splitters here instead. There we go. Okay. Let's put these splitters here. And the underground belts will go in here. Up here. So the underground belts is an interesting thing, right? So a lot of people believe that you should maximize the amount of distance that an underground belt can go. Same thing with pipes. But in my opinion, it's much easier to see what's going on if you only go underground in areas that you need to go underground. That way you can very easily see, okay, this goes to here. Not hard to understand that, right? Okay, what else do I need here? I need a bunch more iron to make that many more inserters. Let's go get the iron. Actually, while the iron is still processing, let's go ahead and start this process. So we want coal can come. All right, so this coal will just power our electricity, we'll say. We'll say that coal just powers our electricity. And this coal right here. This coal will be coming from the other coal deposit. That'll work. Okay, let's make or I need iron. I really need iron. All right. Let's come up here, grab some iron. I love these trees, man. Did not anticipate this many trees on this map. There we go. There we go. Got a ton of coal now. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I've got a decent amount of iron. Let's make 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go ahead and put our blueprint down. I want to put it like up here. That's okay. We can put it like right here. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. And we'll put the belt down and right here. Yep, that'll work. Continue it, coming this way. Don't need that. Okay. And then all of those mining drills. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna need some power coming down here too. Obviously. Right. There's that. Let's put our lights down. One there and one above it. Okay. So now I need to get power coming down here. I think the easiest way would be to follow the track that I've already got going. Hey, Evil Salad, how are you? Good morning, man. Happy New Year. I've I've been a little busy the last several weeks with work, so I haven't been able to stream or pay attention to anybody else's streams, and it's been a really sad last few weeks, IRL. Thanks, man. How have you been? You been good? Sorry I haven't been on any of your streams either. I haven't been on anybody's streams, honestly. It's been a really sad IRL weeks, like I said. There we go. Now we've got coal going. Good. Sleepy lately. How about yourself? Not too shabby. Like I said, been busy. Been definitely super, super busy. Oh, dang it. That's not what I should have done. Stop. Yeah, I've been super busy, but like I had back-to-back business trips constantly the last several weeks, plus like part of my job, or the main part of my job, involves the federal government, and of course, whether you're into politics or not, it doesn't change the fact that the simple truth of the matter is we're in a government shutdown right now. So, so that doesn't certainly help matters for me. So I've had different kind of work the last several weeks, which has been lovely. And then my entire family was like sick for a couple weeks too, between strep and like a few other things. I heard we're at like 30 plus days right now. Yeah, just past the 30-day mark. Yes, sir. Again, whether you're into politics or not, I don't like to talk politics. I don't want to talk politics, which is ironic considering I work with the government. I really don't like talking it. But it doesn't change the fact that we're in a government shutdown. So that's just a fact, right? So, yeah. So this is the first week where I'm going to be home almost all week. I still have to go on a couple trips later in the week, but they're just like day trips. So I was like, all right, finally, I can get back to this. I can have my first stream of the frickin' new year. Yes. Hopefully a good week to relax a little bit anyway. Alright, what did I mean to do here? I think I meant to move this. BRB grabbing a sandwich. Cool. Alright, no worries. Come on. Come on. Actually, that could work. What am I doing? No, it won't work. Yeah, that will not work, no. Okay, I do need to go over one more. One more. So for those... Back, cool, cool. So for those wondering what I'm doing... I know that, again, there are probably a couple people that are watching this after the fact. I need to make sure that I have enough room to split off coal and go this turn to the right to get onto that conveyor belt, and at the same time have enough space. Actually, that should work. That could work. Doing it like this. That could work. So... essentially, this is what it's going to look like. Let me make a splitter really quick, and I'll make another underground belt. I'll just show you, generally speaking, what this is going to look like. I'm going to have coal coming in on one line. I'll actually do it here. Well, I'll do it down here. That'll probably be the best way to show. Okay, so we're going to have a line of coal coming up. This is all going to be coal. And then I'm going to take a splitter and split off some coal like here. Okay? That coal will then come up here and split off into these conveyor belts. What I also need to make sure that I have room to do... This game looks cool. Yeah, this game is pretty sweet. I'll explain a little bit more of it in a second, but what I'm going to have... So in this case, I'm going to have copper coming in this way. So I'm going to have a line of copper, we'll say, coming in from wherever. Not there. Coming in from wherever. Okay, and then we'll have it come under the ground here and pop back out right there. So this is going to be the general setup. A line of coal coming up, it'll split off, come here. This splitter will split the coal on the inside of the belt, on the left side of the belt. So you'll have coal coming on the outside here and coal coming on the outside of the belt here. And then this copper coming in will come in here, go underground, pop out right here, go underground again, and then come out on this side, which actually I need to put some belts right here. There we go. Will come out on this side, go into the splitter, and be split onto the two belts on the inside of the belts instead. So you'll see what it looks like here in a sec. You'll see it in full action momentarily. So, Evil Salad, yeah, this game is called Factorio. If you've never heard of it, it is a factory simulation game. There are enemies in the game, like you do have to protect yourself, protect your base. I haven't been attacked yet because I'm surrounded by a million trees. But there is an enemy base over here. This pink area on the minimap is pollution, and the trees are actually stopping. I happened to pick a map where there are a ton of trees surrounding the starting area. That wasn't on purpose. And the trees are actually blocking a lot of the pollution. So this base, this enemy base over here, hasn't been touched by the pollution yet. When the enemy bases start getting touched by the pollution you're causing, they'll get mad at you and they'll start attacking you. So in my particular case, I've lucked out and I'm surrounded by trees all along here, Oop. So I don't have trees to my south, not many trees. So eventually the pollution will start heading south, but right now I should be good. So the object of the game is to research things. You research things utilizing a currency called science packs. So this red science pack right here, you research, and you need 50 of these red science packs, for example, in order to research steel processing. There are a bunch of other things you can research in the game. This is bullet damage 1. I know you can't really see it that well, but bullet damage 1 requires 50 red science packs. But then you get down here and you have something like this worker robot speed. Worker robot speed requires 50 blue science packs, 50 green, and 50 red. So kind of interesting, cool stuff. And each of these science packs, by the way, require different things in order to make. So for example, over here, I've got a little mini factory that's automatically manufacturing red science packs, putting them into a chest, and then putting them into laboratories so that as I research something, for example, if I was to research automation 2, research it, these arms will automatically take a couple science packs and put them into the labs. The more labs you have, the faster you do research. So if I look here, a red science pack requires 1 copper plate and 1 iron gear wheel in order to manufacture. This assembling machine can only take up to 2 ingredients, 2 different kinds of ingredients. So I have to make gear wheels separately and then insert the gear wheels manually into this guy. It gets complicated very, very, very quickly, but at its simplest form, this is kind of what we're looking at. I've got some blueprints, so the whole point of this particular Let's Play series that I'm starting today is I've manually made my own favorite... I haven't manually made. I've taken blueprints that other people have made and customized them a little bit myself and put them into a massive blueprint book here. It's not a complete blueprint book. It goes to about blue science that you can see here. But I've got blueprints that I'm trying to see how quickly and how efficiently I can start and get through a game. But the object of the game is to research far enough to where you can build a rocket ship off the planet. That is the point of this game, is to build a rocket ship off the planet. Yeah, there you go. I talked a lot, but that's basically it. So I guess this would work. Okay. Why? Oh, okay. Never mind. We're good. Okay, so now coal should automatically come up here. Yeah. Coal is going to come up here, it's going to split off, do all that jazz. Now I just need to get copper and iron up here so that I can start this process. Oh, I need electricity too. That would be useful. Electricity would be useful. Oh, and I'm out of wood. Okay. Time to gather wood from a logical place. I've got a mess load of forest near me, so might as well do it from there. I need more wood for electrical poles. Okay. Got 20, 24, 28. At least I'm never going to be at a loss for more wood. Seriously. In every single other game, other map that I've played in this, I've never been surrounded by this much forest. No, so he does not need to sleep or eat. However, you can get fish in here, I think. Yeah. And I think if you eat the fish, then if he's low on health, he'll heal up faster. I think. I've never really needed to do that. But I've seen other people do it, so I know there's merit to it, I just haven't specifically done it. Alright, let's continue researching some things here. There we go. But you know, he doesn't need to sleep or eat. He just kind of keeps going, keeps working. Alright, let's make some electrical poles. There we go. Okay, now let's get power out this way. I think I'll pull power. I don't know what direction I'm going to pull power from. I think I'll do it like this, maybe? I like doing it in lines, in straight lines. It makes me feel better anyway. Okay. Let's... Alright, how do I want to do this? Probably like this. So my thing is, once I've learned how to play a game decently well, I want to learn to play it as efficiently as possible. That's how I am with almost every game that I play. Ah. That'll work. And sometimes playing a game as efficiently as possible means that you need to be forward-thinking with a lot of your decisions, including base design, right? That should work. That'll work. I'll work with that. Okay, so now those are all getting power. Oh, I need more. Oh, dang, I never did that. I need to make 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There we go. I need to make more electrical inserters. I don't have inserters over here. Okay. Alright. And we... Oh, wait. Can I not research that? Oh. I need copper in here. Okay, let's throw some copper in there. There we go. Let's grab some more belts that I had automatically making for me. There we go. Alright. Let's come over here. We'll grab some copper out of here. Got a mess of copper. Let's go grab some iron while I'm thinking of it. How much stone do I have? I've got a decent amount of stone in there. That's awesome. Alright, and let me lay out how I want to do this too. So, I'm going to want to put some here. So one can go here. Yeah, one can go there. I need enough for 4. One can go there. Can one go here? One can go here. Go. I need to get rid of this guy. There we go. One can go there. So that's 2. This is really hard to see blueprints, but... 3 maybe? And 4? Yeah. That'll have to work for now. I mean, I could put another one down here if I really want to, but that'll work, I think. Alright, let's grab some iron. Alright. Sweet. I got that. That's working. Alright, I've got my 50 inserters, so let's go do that. So the thing about this game is once I get to a point where I have some smelting going on, I can create my main bus. And my main bus in factory language or in electricity or whatever, a bus is just, you know, a track for you know, item A to travel from item X to travel from point A to point B. That's a bus, right? So a main bus is where a lot of items that you need on a regular basis are traveling from point A to point B. A main bus is actually designed to be multiple transport belts with all of your most used materials traveling along so that you can easily extract from that main bus in order to create other factories. And you'll kind of see what I mean here in a minute. But, alright, we've got all that coal, we've got all this. Okay, so let's put my inserters down. There we go. The inserters will automatically start inserting coal into my furnaces as the fuel source, since I've already got coal built up on that belt. Okay. Go. 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 And one more. There. Okay. Now all of this is pretty much good to go. Let me put my lights down. I forgot to do that. Oh, I need more lights. Okay. And something else that I like to do is put some chests at the bottom, at the end here, so that I can easily come over here and grab some iron. Actually, no, I'm gonna do that differently this time around. I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna create... I have a better idea. I don't know how to explain it right this second, but I've got a better idea, I promise. Okay, so all of that should be good. Now I just need to make my miners. Let me make 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, too far. Let's come over here. Okay, this will be our... this one will be our first one, I think. Yeah, this one will... Yes, this one will be our first one. Where's my miners at? There they are. We'll wait. We'll wait till I have more miners that are already crafted. Go. And put in these guys. Our power poles. Go. There and there. Let's put in our lights. There and there. And let's grab my miners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna need power there, obviously. I'm gonna come this way. Okay. Yeah. Alright. We're going to need it to come to here ultimately, but I'm going to be forward thinking, right? I'm going to be forward thinking. I need splitters. Okay, this is going to go to here. And then copper is right here, right? And copper's coming from... Ooh, this is... I didn't think about this one. So copper is coming from up here, and iron's going down here, and my intention was for iron to be up here and copper to be down here, so that one of them is going to have to pass over the other. That's not that big of a deal, but that's something I'm going to have to think about. Not that big of a deal, though. That should be fine. We'll do this. This. It's going to come out. Up. Oh, and I'm out of belts. Okay, let's go grab some more belts. Ooh, I don't know. I might not have that many belts left. Okay, I've got some belts. There we go. Got some belts. Okay. This will work. I've got a general idea here of what's going on. General idea. Okay, that's gonna come out here. And up. Alright, sweet. We need power to get to the electric mining drills over there. Go. Put these in place as part of that blueprint because they're going to need to be there eventually. Go. Bam. Alright, now we've got some iron production. We've got iron production. That's going to go up straight to the first smelter at the very top of the stack. All the way up here. Oh, and I need an underground belt. There we go. So that it can go here to here. We're going to keep that as even as possible with everything else. Okay, that'll work. That'll work, I think. Alright. So that's going to start smelting iron on a pretty quick basis. If my main base is going to be expanded southward, then I'm probably not going to be coming all the way up to the top of that smelting column very often. With that in mind, I'm going to have to come down. So here's what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is have some kind of mall setup where I could come and grab some iron, copper, stone bricks, and steel whenever I wanted. And I don't want to have to go all the way up there if my main base is going to be south of here. If my main base is going to be like all down here, because I'm surrounded by trees on the right hand and the left hand. So if my main base is going to be south of here, I don't want to have to come all the way up here just to grab a chest filled with iron. So I think I'm going to belt it down here somewhere, ultimately. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be the case. Be interesting. We'll see. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this looks like. My main belt will be here. My main belt will start here, probably. Yeah. Main belt probably start here and head rightward. I think so. So, if I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4 of copper. 1 of stone, or 2 of stone maybe. Nah, just 1 of stone. 1 of stone, 1 of maybe coal. I don't know. I don't know what those are all going to be, but I know that I want my belts, I want my main bus to be in sets of 4. Yeah. Alright, do I have any stone bricks yet? I do, okay. 1, 2. So this is me beginning the planning phase of my actual base now, okay? Gonna come south like that. South like that. There we go. And one, two. So I'll explain this here in just a second what I'm doing, by the way. Okay, so I'm putting stone walkways down because you walk faster on stone walkways, first of all. So if you're not sure why I'm doing that, that's why. Secondly, my main bus, I personally like to have it in sets of 4 at a time. So, I think I did that wrong. Hang on. 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Sets of 4 at a time with 2 spaces in between. The reason you want 2 spaces in between is because when you pull off of this belt, you want to be able to put an underground belt in and then come out with an underground belt. And so if I have something coming from, for example, if I had something coming off, splitting off of this belt right here, oops. If I had, we'll say, oh, I don't have a splitter, but we'll just say I had something that was coming off of this belt right here, then I need to be able to get it to go underneath this set of 4, come up and underneath this set of 4, come up and then underneath this set of 4, and then underneath this walkway, and then underneath this set of 4, and so on and so forth until it finally comes out the other side where I'll use it for a factory as a raw source. So that's why it's really important when you're doing this, if you want a main bus concept in your base, to have 2 spaces in between each line of 4. Additionally, why lines of 4? Because you need to be able to balance the inputs going across all 4 belts so that you constantly have an even distribution of the resources. And one of the easiest ways to do that with splitters is with 4 lines. It's a fact that I'll show you eventually. I'll show you soon, but yeah, that's something. That's a thing. That's a thing in this game. Oh, and I'm out of stone bricks. Dang it. Dang it. I meant to keep at least 1 stone brick so that I could put ghost images down of where I want the stone, but oh well. So in my most advanced save, which I can show you guys here in a little bit, in my farthest along save that I have, oh look, and you can see the iron is being constructed nicely here. In my most advanced save that I've got so far, I'm not like insanely far, but it's where I got a lot of these blueprints from. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, there are certain base mechanics and base designs that I wish I had done, that I'm going to try my best to correct this time around. Okay, so I've got a line going there. Alright, I don't have copper set up yet, so I really do need to do copper. Oh! Aaron Smiley 6, thank you so much for... So wait, no, that wasn't Aaron Smiley 6. Who was that? Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Who just followed on YouTube? Somebody followed on YouTube. Or subscribed on YouTube. I am so sorry that I missed that. I was looking at my Twitch notifications. I don't actually have my YouTube notifications on a list somewhere, so I'm gonna do my best to find out right now. Kaish Kilfi, I'm sorry if I butchered your name horribly, but thank you so much for the subscription to the YouTube channel. Super appreciate it. You're awesome, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I don't get a lot of subs on the YouTube channel while I'm live streaming on Twitch. So I don't have an easy to go to place where that notification is. I think I'm going to have to start this one maybe here. That'll work. All right, we'll do that. We're gonna start that here in just a second. I want to grab stone though, so that I can kind of lay out where my base is going to start and what it's going to look like. So I have stone over here. Oh, I need to put more copper or more coal in there. I'll have to do that here in a second. All right, so I've got this. I'm going to do my best to keep as much of a grid layout as I possibly can that looks relatively even. So all I'm doing right now is I'm holding shift down and clicking so that I can put a ghost image down. It's like putting a blueprint down, basically. But it allows me to do planning without actually utilizing resources. That's going to go like this. So that I can plan that accordingly. Make sure that my main bus lines stay on the left side of this, basically. Then I could even do this. 2. There we go. So my main bus could literally start right here if I wanted it to. Or I could keep anything else that I want to add to the bus it could be up here, maybe. Yeah, I already feel like this base is going to be way more organized than my other saves. And organization is key to efficiency and productivity. You can quote me on that if you want. Alright. Oh, that's all the stone I have. Okay. Alright. Dang, I should have kept more stone. Okay, so let's go back to this. We're gonna have, I guess this far left one will be my iron one. Iron's gonna come all the way up here. Oh, dang, and I'm out. Okay. Alright, so I need to grab some more iron. I've got a bunch of iron right here, but I also have a bunch of iron that's already been brewing that I didn't get rid of. That's down here. There it is. It's got plenty of fuel source still, apparently, as well, which is nice. I'm still surprised I haven't been attacked yet. On every other save I've ever done, I've been attacked several times by now. Several times. In fact, let's look at the pollution. Oh my gosh, look at how the pollution's like not going anywhere. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I might not get attacked for a very, very, very long time. So now, once you start smelting in overabundance and start having a million factories, well, primarily, once you have a ton more, once you're the more you burn, the more pollution you cause. So, once I have all of these areas lined out, I might have more issues, but right now, things seem to be fine, so I'm not going to complain. Not going to complain. Oh, I meant to grab more coal so that I could have more stone. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, that's okay. Right, let's come up here. We'll grab some of the copper out of here. Go. And let's come up here. We'll grab the green circuits out of there. And let's drop some iron off here so that I can make some more red potions. Dang it. Oh well. That was not my alarm, by the way, to leave, if anyone was wondering. That was not my alarm to stop the stream. Not yet. I have an alarm set for that in another 15-20 minutes or so, but that was my alarm to take an antibiotic because I had strep throat last week, which was lovely, by the way. That was my first time ever having strep throat in my life. That's fun, let me tell you. Alright, so I'm just gonna load up these guys. And like, I want to show you guys my latest save, but at the same time, I feel like that might be overkill. Might be overwhelming. Oh, I need more iron. Okay, there we go. Now, I've got my main bus that's starting. Oh, I forgot to grab more belts. Alright, let's come up here. We'll grab some more belts. This is a beautiful map. I'm loving this map. I'm gonna literally come back to this map and I'm gonna see if I can get the seed for this map and save it forever. Alright, now we got some more belts. There we go. Okay, so where did my belts end? There they are, down here, and come up. And yeah, okay, and then we'll come off of here. Now eventually, this is going to look a little bit differently because I'm going to have 4 lines of iron, but for now, this is going to work just fine. That and like that, and where's an underground belt? Like that and like that. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a line off, and I'm gonna have my like shop where I can come and get iron and copper and stone and steel and all that. Is probably gonna be down here more than likely. I'll probably just pull stuff off, and off of this walking path will probably be my little mall of sorts. I don't know yet. We'll see. We shall see, but that's probably the way that's going to work. Okay, there we go. And actually, come up here. We'll stop the belt somewhere up here. Yeah, it'll be fine. What I want to do is balance the belts so that I have all 4 belts up here. So we'll probably do that. We can probably do that now. Well, how much? I don't have that many belts yet, so maybe we'll wait. Maybe we'll wait. I need a lot more belts to do that. Okay, so let's get copper on a belt. Let's do that. We can get copper going on a belt at least. Oh, we still don't actually have copper going. Dang, okay. We need copper. So let's do that. Let's get copper going. Let's take this off, take that off. I need 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 electric miners. Let's come all the way up here to the copper. And so we need electricity up here. It's a little bit difficult to see the blueprint, but you get used to it over time. Okay, so we can pull electricity off this way. Go. All I'm doing is trying to get electricity to the poles that I already plan on having in place. There we go. That'll work. Let's put some of these lights down. Go, and we've got our miners ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now we've got coal on both sides. We're going to need that coal to come, or not coal, copper on both sides. We're going to need that copper to come out here somewhere. We don't want it to come out this way. We want it to come immediately down. Immediately down. Probably like this. That'll work, I think. That figures. That's okay. We're going to want it to come down here and then cross this way. So. Grab an underground belt. Here to here. Coming south. And then it'll turn right. In here somewhere. It needs to come down to here. So let's bring this that way. I think I'm almost out of belts. I am almost out of belts. Let's see if there's any more belts that I can grab. In the meantime, let's research something new. Anything else that we can research? We can research fluid handling. With shift, you place a ghost. Yeah, yes. I am actually aware that I can place a ghost. I just know that I need more belts. So my belts are literally right here. So it's not far. But thanks for the tip, Tasman. How you doing this morning? Doing well, I hope. Thanks for swinging by the stream, by the way. There we go. We'll come this way. Eventually, I'm going to have 4 lines here, so I should probably just... Now, that one I can do ghosts for. Okay. Because that's something I'm going to want to be paying attention to. And I don't need to waste belts for that right now. So, let's put blah. Eventually, I'll balance this across 4 belts, but for now, this will work. For now, this will work. There we go. Fine, thanks. Good to hear, good to hear. There. Ta-da! Okay. That should work. That'll come all the way out here very nicely. Alright, do I have any more belts? I'm running low on belts, but hopefully I can get... Yeah, I should be fine. I can get it out to the main bus line, at least, I think. Alright, sweet. Down and up, down and up. There. Okay. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Alright, where's it coming from? There it is. There it is. Why do I not have lights? Oh, I didn't actually put my lights down. There we go. That's better. Now I can see. Imagine that. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So now, let me make my little mini mall for iron and copper. It's not going to hurt anything. I'm going to put it, like, here, I think. How do I want to do it? I don't know. I'll probably put balancers right at the beginning. Or no, I'll probably put balancers right before here. So if I'm putting balancers here and here... And let me make a couple splitters real quick. 1, 2. Come on, splitters. Alright, I'll put probably splitters like here or something. I don't know. Sure, that'll work. That'll work. Why not? We'll do it. Put them under the path. What do you mean, put what under the path? Put what under the path? Not on that spot, but further down. Well, I was gonna put a belt balancer like right here and right here, so that they're balanced before they get to here. Because right here, I'm gonna start making factories on both sides, is what I was planning on doing. So this is just me putting a little chest right here, basically. That's literally all this was purposed for. For me to make a little spot where I can come quickly and grab some iron without having to go all the way up there to grab iron, you know? That was really all. It's just a personal preference that I've been doing for a little while now. Something I personally like to do. And bringing them down, I think. Again, just for me. It's, yeah, you can call it a waste of materials, but ultimately the materials are going to get backed up anyway, so it's not like that super big of a deal, I think. Again, just a personal opinion, personal preference type of deal. I didn't realize I had 2 chests. Sweet. Dang it. It's not a bad idea. Thanks. I mean, we have like malls, you know, in this game for so many other things. You know, we do logistics malls and train malls and so on. But I just like, instead of grabbing from the belt, I just figure, why not just have a little mini mall for the raw materials too? Wow, you didn't stream for so long? What do you mean I didn't stream for so long? Today? I mean, I usually only stream from about... Sorry, I was looking at an email. I usually only stream from about 4:30 a.m. to 7-ish a.m. So I really only stream for about 2.5, 3 hours, give or take, each morning. But I haven't streamed at all yet this year. So... I mean, this is my first stream this year. Calendar year-wise. Oh, dang it. Unless you're talking about streaming total. Like, no, I haven't been streaming very long at all. We'll do it there. I've only been streaming regularly since about last summer. Give or take. There we go. And those will fill up nicely. I'm not going to put a limit on them because I don't need to put a limit on them. That'll work. Okay. Sweet deal. So we're going to put a balancer like here, I think. Where's my balancers? Whew. Really close. Alright, we're gonna put a balancer there. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. And balancer. Oh, nope, not that one. Where's my main balancer? Oh, did I put it down here? There it is. Yep. Okay. Main balancer there, and another one will go like here-ish. Yeah, okay. Let me put it back. Okay. So I need splitters and underground belts, and I need more belts and more iron and all that jazz. So we're just gonna go up and grab them. We're just gonna come up and grab them. Not that far yet. Like I said, I'm loving this map so far. Ooh, dang. I did not realize I wasn't making belts this whole time. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well then. That is quite unfortunate. So we're gonna have to do some manual construction. Sorry guys, I know that a lot of people don't like hearing that. Oh, I've got some iron down here though. I can grab some iron down here. Okay. Where's my iron at? There it is. There's my iron. There we go. Okay. So let's make some splitters, some undergrounds, and then we'll just make a bunch more transport belts manually, and then I'll drop off some stuff in my little mini transport belt factory as well. There's my transport belt factory. There we go. Don't got a ton, but I've got some. But we should have enough to where I can start these balancers anyway. And then we can start our main bus and all that jazz, get the main bus working. And then we can start some more automation funness. Splitter there, splitter there, splitter there. Boom, 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 boom. And now I've got some belts that are starting. Okay. Stop it. There we go. There, and there, there. There, and there, there. And tadur. Okay. There we go. Alright, we've got our first belt balancer, excuse me, in place right there. Eventually we're going to obviously have more iron coming in, but this is at least a start. And we're prepped and ready for the rest of the iron to come in. We can go ahead and put another belt balancer here as well. Boom. And blah to blah, blah to blah. Put another splitter right there, and then here and here. And then the same general dealy, like so. Oop, dang it. That way. And la la, 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 la. Okay. There we go. Awesome. So now that's all balanced as well. Nice and happy, etc. There. Oop. Tutter. Happy. Awesome. Sweet deal. Okay. So now I can work on filling the 4 belts more fully by actually getting the rest of my smelting columns in place, or I can start looking at some of my other blueprints. So if I was to look at some of the other blueprints I've got this really not friendly red ammo thing, which I haven't even researched red ammo yet. I really need to get red and green science in place, but in order for red and green science to be in place, I really need green circuits. So green circuits are probably my first play. Which green circuits are going to be coming on the onto the belt as well. So what I'll probably do, since they're coming on the belt as well, is I'll probably have green circuits being manufactured somewhere over here. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to have 4 of those. Skip to 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip to 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I like having room for I like having room for two sets of 4x4 belts for my main bus. That's what I've been doing so far anyway. Two. There we go. 2, 3, 4. And where's my stone? There we go. Dang it, not what I meant to do. There we go. So that'll go there. Oh, look. Trees. There we go. And that'll come up here. Like this. Oops. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be my main bus, basically. Essentially, going to be my main bus. If you think my main bus should be bigger, you can speak now. That's fine. I'll take that suggestion into place. I haven't gotten to the end of the game yet, so I'm not going to try to pretend like I really know what I'm doing. But as far as I've gotten into the... Oh, dang it. 1, 2. Oh, wait, is that right? Yeah, okay. Phew. As far as I've been in the game, which is about purple science, this has been happy for me. I do a lot of building factories to manufacture individual requirements for other factories too, so I don't use everything just off of the main bus, but this is what I've liked so far, so I think I'm going to make some green science or some green circuits over here to add to the bus. So we'll probably set up green circuits over here is what I'm thinking. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go green circuits. All right, it needs 2 copper, 2 iron, and 2 copper as its inputs. So that's important for me to remember, by the way. We'll put it right there. And this is a modular design, so I can actually keep this going up as well. That'll work, I think. No, let's do it. Yeah, that'll work. That's what I think I was going for. Why is that not... I don't know. We're going to start with 1. We'll start with 1 and we'll go from there. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 assemblers. I need a lot more iron. A lot more iron. So let's come over here. I can grab off the belt, of course. Or I can also just come down where there's a chest that has been constantly filling up. There we go. All right, let's make some assemblers. 5, 10 assemblers. I'm running low on belts, so let's... Here's what we'll do. All right. Let's grab a bunch, you know, and then we'll come over here to the... my little belt factory, my little mini belt factory, and we will fill this sucker up. There we go. Now we've got a ton of belts. Okay. Oh. Okay. I can also grab from here. Plenty of places to grab from if I'm all the way up here. But I want to make sure that I have iron in here too. There we go. can grab from these. There we go. Now we've got plenty of iron in me. Okay. So we need 10 of those. Here, let me put this guy back for now. Okay. So let's grab the belts. We need... This is going to be 2 copper. 2 lines of copper coming in on both flanks. And by the way, if you guys are interested in any of these blueprints, like I said, not all of them are 100% original. In fact, most of them are not 100% original. I have modified several of them that I'm using to be my own liking. But again, they are not 100% original. Most of them are not. But if you would like them, they are on Factorio prints. If you look up Skwirls, that's me, obviously. So they're all on there. Yep, I'm using mostly from Nilaus, yes, you're absolutely right. From his base in a book. Oops, dang it. I'm a big fan of a lot of his efficiency stuff. I'm using those too, yeah. So like this green circuits one, obviously like it's almost identical to his. It might be, in fact, I think this one is 100% identical to his. However, some of the smelting columns I modified a little bit to get chests out. Then some of the later stuff. I think it was like the red ant. Well, that's like my own. Where's like something that I modified a lot of? Some of the malls I modified to where I had chests coming off the side of it. Where is it? When you see it, it like looks different. Anyway, I can't find it right this second. But for the smelting, I'm using it from Dr. Doof. Oh yeah, I saw his stuff too. I was a fan of both. But I was already using the smelting columns that Nilaus was using before I ever even found Nilaus. So it just made it so much more convenient to just take it directly from Nilaus, basically. Okay, is all that all in place? Okay. Oh, dang it. There we go. But basically, a few of them I have modified to where I like them to my playstyle a little bit differently. Dang it. But not all of them, right? Come on, man. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. I used those before, but when you upgrade to electric furnaces, you must rebuild this. Yes, I agree. You have to, because they don't work. You can upgrade them to steel furnaces and keep the same design, but when you go to electric furnaces, it's a completely different setup. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Make a bunch of these. Okay, let's put some lights down. A light there, a light there, a light here, a light here, here, and here. That's the reason I use them from Doof. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. I follow. I'll have to look into his electric ones then. Ow. Dang it. You don't want to do that. Okay. Here, here to here. I'm actually going to have to end the stream here soon, guys, by the way. Sorry. It's coming up on that time. Like I said, I only typically stream till about this time. Alright, I'm just going to finish up this part of the blueprint real quick. think that's it, right? Here, that should be it. And then these splitters there and there. And here and here. All right, and that should be good for now. I'll put in the I'll put in all these. Whatever. I'll go ahead and put these in too. Because that's not going to take too long, right? There we go. There we go. There. There, there, there. And then all of these. There. Okay. So there's our green circuits factory. That'll put onto the belt nicely. But I do have to go, guys, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and hit save here. Save for the streaming series. Oh, man. It's been nice coming back to streaming, guys. I super appreciate all of you guys popping in, too. If you haven't already hit that follow button, hey, I would love to hang out with you on a future stream. Now that I'm back to streaming again for the new year, I should be streaming almost every Monday to Friday in this time slot. So, again, would love to hang out with you guys on a future stream. So if you haven't hit the follow button, hey, it's free for you, right? So what's it gonna hurt? But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for everything. I am going to there's going to be some changes to the channel coming up soon, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, but like I said, I'm actually running a little bit late, so I've got to go, guys. But thanks again. You guys are awesome. As always, guys, stay squirrely, and I will see you guys tomorrow. See you, Evil Salad. Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate it. All right, see you guys.